Compost. It's essential for growing healthy plants. And this batch here is ready to be mixed into the garden beds at Charlie's Garden, a tiny but productive community garden here in inner Sydney. This composting system here churns through the waste of about 12 households, but you don't need 4 bins. But the more bins you have, the more compost you'll have at hand. You could have 2 bins or even just 1. The key point to remember is it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be complicated, and you can do it anywhere. To start with, position the bin in a shady spot in direct contact with the soil. This way, all the organisms that help break things down will have easy access to the goodies. I'm burying the base to help prevent rodents from getting in. And first up, I'm going to add some sticks. Dry, coarse material like this will help aerate the pile. All of these ingredients here are members of one of 2 teams. The first team is the brown team, of things such as cardboard, these egg containers, this paper. All of that feeds carbon into your compost, as well as aerating the pile. And then you've got the green team, made up of your garden clippings, your vegetable scraps, and that provides food for the bacteria to help break it down. Rule of thumb, you want about 2 parts of the brown team to 1 part of your green team. And use your nose as a guide. If it's stinky, you probably need to add more of the brown stuff. And if it doesn't smell at all, it's probably too dry, so give it a watering. Keep clear of things like meat, wheat and dairy so that you avoid attracting vermin. Things like tea leaves, they're also good to go in here. Oranges and onions, yes, they can go into your compost bin, not into your worm farm. Anything else from the kitchen scrap bin goes straight into the compost. Once it's full, leave it and wait. It'll take about 2 to 3 months, so check your brew, and when the bigger pieces have broken down, it'll be ready to go. For you super keen composters who want to speed up the process, have a go at some of these techniques. Once a week or so, aerate your pile using a compost crank or garden fork. Every now and again, add a handful of poultry manure or blood and bone, sprinkled onto a dry layer to provide a boost of nitrogen. And a little rock dust will get the worms working and provide some micronutrients. Once a month, or when you think of it, add a handful of lime. This combats the acidity created by the decomposing scraps, and the worms love it. You can find a step-by-step fact sheet on our website, so check that out too.